Frightened by this.
It's not your average everyday cup of tea.
Hello, so there it is. There's the tall bike made of two dumpstered aluminum frames. And this is a tall bike that is made with no welds. In other words, I didn't use a welder. I bolted the forks right to the headset there with this little thing that I found. Oddly enough, found this little piece in the trash, and I'm not sure what it was. Well, it's to clamp a front wheel to, and then maybe hang your bike on the wall or something. I don't know, but I just had to drill a couple of holes in it to get my headset through there. My other support here is that I just went right from the seat post and bolted right up there through the kickstand area. And it was still not very stiff, so I did these back supports, just two pieces of aluminum. They're not great aircraft grade bolts, but they're on there. I removed the lower cranks, and I decided to go with, I tried a few combinations. I tried the triangle, I tried going down to this one, and then from there to that one, and I just was getting, it was really tough to get everything lined up. This combination here I like the most. I can shift it by hand before I start out if I want. I thought I could probably put a derailleur up here and wouldn't have any problems. Shifting this one is tricky because of how much tension you have on the drag. So what I did is, and so that, what I did so that I can adjust that or shift it before I go on certain rides, is I just put a little shifter right there. I'm really happy with it. It's a ton of fun to ride. It's a bit high, but that seems to be okay. One of the things I suggest, and one of the things I did, is when I first built it, boy, my brain didn't really comprehend what it means to ride a tall bike, so I took it over that scaffold there, and then I would just practice climbing down it and jumping off it and stuff. And now when I ride, I've really been conditioning myself to ride a few, just every time I get on it, to practice getting off from either side, because it's not like a regular bike. The brain still wants to think that I can come to a stop because it doesn't feel that high, but I practice jumping down from both sides, because if I try to fall on them, that's a long way down. If I try to fall and then just put my foot down, you come down really hard. So climbing up and down them while I'm riding has been really helpful in getting me comfortable. And I really went slow on this. All I did is ride it up the street and back for the first week that I had it, and it was almost 2 weeks before I rode it around the neighborhood. Now I'm a little more comfortable, especially because I wasn't sure how my design would hold up and everything. But really happy with it. It's a real fun treat, and it's good for me too. I've been, I raced BMX back in the 80s, and I've been riding my whole life, and I'll be turning 40 this year, and it's just nice. It's just a nice change, It's just like graduating to a different level of riding. There's really no explaining it until you've been up there, and it's just something about them. They have kind of their own charm. So threw a coat of black spray paint on it, flat black. I don't know how you can beat that. Like the BMX bars up there. Now, one of the problems with the tall bike too is people say, if I had to weld this and to make it look right, I would have to bring that frame there back to line up with this thing, and to bring that headset back to line up with that one. Well, that would put my seat almost halfway over that back tire, and they're back heavy. I mean, you feel it if you give it a good crank, man. That thing wants to do a wheelie, and I don't want to be doing wheelies on tall bikes, So it helped me to be able to bolt it to that thing, because it actually throws that top frame over this way a little bit, and so that's been good. I put the BMX bars on there, and then I extended the neck down. That's a little adjustable neck, and you know, that gives you a nice, that brings me forward as well. And then, you know, the adjustable seat. The other reason I like the top frame is it was a lower barred, it was actually a lower barred rally aluminum frame. Beautiful welds on both those bikes. The lower one's a Giant, top one's a Rally. So yeah, really been enjoying it, man. It's you know, you have a little bit of stiffness in the steering because of the, well, I won't really explain it, but yeah, it would do better if it had just a welded down straight thing. But again, I'd have to pull the frames to a different angle, so I've been happy with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to share with you about it. I might give you a shot of me riding it or something. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Let's give this a shot. So I practice doing that and then coming back down fast as I can. Practice that a lot, just getting up on it. See if I can get a few more shots of it. Again, I think the real important thing is being able to get down quick from both sides, because you never know when I'll be slowing down, coming up to a light, and I need to get right off it. So I'd like to take you for a ride from up there, but I don't want to kill myself, you know, trying to hold the camera. Don't want to push it. Oh, there it is.